From what I've seen on the mainstream media and social media, I believe that the main reason for choosing who to vote for at the next general election here in the UK will be immigration. But sadly, it's quite obvious that the Conservatives and Labour are both singing off the same song sheet when it comes to that issue. Labour effectively want open borders. Meanwhile, the Conservative are doing absolutely bugger all about it. And the only party who seem to want to do anything about it is Reform. But I doubt they'll get any significant amount of votes to make a difference. Now, not content with bringing as much people over here as possible, the establishment seem hell-bent also on sending the NHS supplies which we are paying for through our taxes and national insurance over there. Now, the Foreign Secretary, David Cameron, and might I add, he is unelected, by the way. The guy retired out of politics, he has no constituency and was just put into the House of Lords until recalled into government by unelected Rishi Sunak as Foreign Secretary. And he said the other day that he has not ruled out treating Gaza children in UK hospitals. He said there is much to do in that region, first by sending medical teams and supporting on-the-ground organisers. Only last week, the unelected Scottish First Minister, Hamas useless, someone else said that, by the way, I wish I'd have coined that, was considering sending Scottish NHS supplies to Gaza. Now here's the thing with what I'm seeing coming out of Gaza, or anywhere for that matter. I don't trust the mainstream media. I do not and will not believe what they are presenting to me on television, social media or elsewhere. The mainstream media or the legacy media, they are proven liars. And I was a sheep before the 2016 US presidential election. I wasn't very political, but it all started to unravel right in front of my eyes. Hence one of the many reasons I am now on this side of the political spectrum. I have seen videos coming out of that region which suggest to me that something isn't quite right. And it really is heartbreaking seeing displaced people and children being caught up in this whole conflict. But why us? Why does it have to always be Britain spending billions on displaced people? I mean, we can't even get our own house in order. So we're going to send these people medical supplies which will cost billions to the British taxpayer and then fly them over here to be treated in UK hospitals, and no doubt they'll jump the queue. So imagine you've been working really hard all your life, paid tax, national insurance, and that important operation that you need and paid for is now on hold in favour of someone who isn't from here and never paid into the system, just so that left-wing politicians like David Cameron, etc., can virtue signal. People can't get an NHS dentist, and when they do pop up, the queues go on for quite a while. The NHS is on its knees, it always has been. There are record waiting times and lists for major operations, and greedy junior doctors are going to go on strike yet again. The people in this country who've paid into the system need and deserve the NHS more than anyone else in the world, and that's a fact. Now, David Cameron's net worth is £73 million, so why can't he pay for it out of his own pocket? The guy, like I said, has no constituency. He's not been voted into anywhere. Therefore, he has no mandate to even think this. And quite frankly, I think Gaza is becoming a bit of a vanity project now, where Western left-wing woke politicians are using it to virtue signal in order to get votes. There's a guy at my workplace and he works damn hard. He is a workaholic and he had a cancer operation cancelled during the plague. Lucky for him, the cancer didn't spread and he was eventually operated on and the cancer is gone. He's also been on the NHS waiting list for a knee operation for 6 years, and every dentist he goes to get work done on his teeth, he gets turned away because the waiting list is too long or they've got too many people on the books. And yet some unelected politician wants to fly people over here to jump the queue and get everything this guy wanted for absolutely free. And the government will continue to take tax and national insurance off him while he works his arse off. And if you are on the other side of the political spectrum regarding this matter, then you are very much part of the problem. And there we go, I'm past 49. Thanks for listening, and until the next time, Roger Trout.